Starts barking. Oh, now it's showing. Okay. Can I go back to window capture? Stream lag being stream lag. Yeah, okay. Yay. Ba -ba -ba -ba. I wonder if maybe. Now there's an ad restarting. It's fine. Oh no, Relix yoinked first. How the turns have tabled. I wonder if the GTS will be working now though. Maybe. Not that one. Hey. Hay is for horses. Nope, okay. That's still not working. That one might be a restart computer thing, but that's fine. Anyways, welcome on in, everyone. Yeah, let me go back to the options so we have music. You guys can hear the game, though, right? Actually. Let's start there. Can you hear the game? I know you can see the game, but can you hear it? Yes? Okay, cool. It's audible. Wonderful, wonderful, excellent. Anyways, welcome on in, everyone. That was a fun start with some scuff. Any hoozles? We should name the monopole. What's the game? Good question. Wasn't an ad about to start? Did a mod pause the ad? Pretty sure ads are gonna start. But I don't see the thing anymore. Mods, are you up to shenanigans? There it goes. Okay, never mind. And you just Twitch being silly this time. Now you're playing a game? We should name the monopole. I think we should. But anyways, monopoles aside, don't worry about it, Fichi. You should be able to see when ad breaks are upcoming and you can snooze them. But you can only snooze them like 3 times. Go to mod view. You should be able to see it in regular page too, not just mod view. Or maybe you have to be in mod view for, as a mod, I don't know. Like, the only channel that I actively, like, mod for anymore is Catman, and Catman just doesn't run ads. Besides, blah blah blah. Pre-roll. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Anyways, I almost hit start from beginning. That would have not been ideal. Let's resume. Shall we? Because, like, yeah, we should be getting an ending here soon because of where we're at here. I'm pretty confident we're not going to be getting true ending or anything like that. I don't know what ending we'll be getting, but it looks like we're getting an ending. Be interesting, to put it lightly. Welcome back from ads, anyone that was stuck in ads. Yay! It says Rec Room. Good job, Sigma. And this is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay, okay. Rec room. Oh look, there's a 0 to 3rd dread. Oh, Tamayoji. And I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No? No, of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so.
I mean, last I checked, Quark isn't anyone else's grandson.
Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Tenmayoji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Tenmayoji.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Fee and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. And then suddenly... Ah! In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both of our wrists with it. Hey! What the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
X'd it out.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah. I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
Just smart. It's her turn with the brain cell.
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
Why did you spray us?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now.
Do I now?
I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tenmyoji.
Sorry, but I've got to go.
No. No, tell
I need to
us.
go look for Quark.
I think Quark can wait. No. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah?
Then why?
You don't get it.
No. Obviously. Now explain yourself.
I can't tell you no matter who you are.
Can you tell the monopole on my head then?
Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage.
Okay.
Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here.
Well, yeah.
If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Sr. will do.
I see.
Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
Okay, take them off. I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we entered the room, and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh. I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
No. Oh, good job. That, wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up! We've got stuff to do. Get going!
Move. Yeah. Dorks. This.
It looks like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too, then. Makes sense. I guessed as much when I saw the map. What's that over there? Memento Mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun?
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A too, remember?
Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that. There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
No boy, Dio. What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? Seeing where life takes me.
Uh-huh.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah. Did I stutter?
No.
Or did you just forget?
Even the monopole is suspicious of Dio? Is it now?
Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It closes for 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
Close for good, huh? Yeah, to admit, I'd kind of forgotten that detail. But if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Phi here so I can kill her?
Hello?
What?
Oh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kate chose ally. If he hadn't, he'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair.
I see.
You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
And was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. Really that thick?
Yes.
Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is white?
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
It becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together. Then adding green to that gives you white. So that means Fia and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna. Oh, Luna again. Interesting. Oops, all Luna.
right.
And that means the other three would be in the same team as before. Temioji, Clover, and Quark. We know that Temioji's a red solo, and Clover is a cyan pair, so...
The only one left is the other cyan pair. So we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other combinations?
No. There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We've only got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everyone else. That clearly says 45. That clearly says 45, but I digress. We should get back to the floor, eh?
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Fair. Nobody invited you. Come on, Fee.
Right. On my way.
I like how it shows them moving around the facility, sorta. Yeah, me too, it's fun. Huh? Is something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yeah?
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
Memento Mori, right?
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like, be aware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If the ninth lion ate the sun, I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that sentence.
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Apart from the fact that it made no sense. Ninth is spelled wrong. Not really.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were.
He's a little stupid on the head.
I guess I have to do everything.
Yeah.
Part of it was spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It should be Ninth, but the graffiti had Nineth.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you're right. We just put an extra E in there.
Exactly.
And that's kind of a boneheaded mistake. Do you think it was, like, a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
Yeah, that's, like, come on, man. A lot of the shit here is intentional. I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What? Scrambled.
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. With the ninth lion ate the sun. Huh?
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
Oof. It says 38.
We should get moving.
Right. Or were they agreed to meet at a certain time? Is that right? Did I forget? I think that's what happened. I'm silly. I think they previously agreed to meet when it said 40 minutes. Yeah, you're right. I'm just silly. Hi, Bear. You just have feelings about word puzzles? Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
Thanks, Fee. What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down looking at something on the ground.
Yeah. And what do you think she was looking at? Huh?
Find something?
Yeah, blood. Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes me feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts.
Damn, Fee.
So... blood, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Fee suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So, what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, gone again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... Can you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. What's the first thing you think of when you hear blood?
Vampires?
Yeah, this whole thing kinda sucks, right? Come on! This is no time to be screwing around.
It's not his fault he's stupid.
I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief. Okay, then what?
Alice was looking up the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
And why is there a blood-stained handkerchief here? Or something along those lines?
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or, wait, maybe someone just dropped it. Or they could have thrown it here.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
No. I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started. When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. And the first thing we did after we got out and met everyone except for Clover and Kay was go look at the number 9 door. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from the exact angle. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there then. There wasn't. Wait,
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
I haven't. Please clue me in. Huh? No way. They be removed?
Yeah,
Was it that crane?
probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
A dead body. The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
Kay and Clover. Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna. Ah. For the third time, Fee walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Blood? Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, and taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was, which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman. So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it. Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body. But we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all of this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but... so far there have been 2 murders, and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but... if Luna's Zero Sr., couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. And that's not all either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then we went down to the floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. Of course. Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. Where's her alibi?
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was, which would mean that Clover probably does too.
No. You mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Hey, V?
Hmm?
I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
Sigma. Phi. There you are.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have some bad news. Luna. Luna is dead.
Oh?
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same room where Alice was murdered.
Interesting. This is the third time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it had only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake. I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for her pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. I felt surreal. Like I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously, and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still, dead and pale.
And I trust him.
Grief cracked open like an egg and rage clambered out, hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
The muscle relaxant.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck? I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug.
Yeah.
Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes?
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all, and as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR. To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
I mean, artificial respiration could only do so much anyway. It's mostly the motions of getting the blood pumping that's most important with CPR. Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse.
True.
If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence. But
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
Yeah, they haven't unlocked his mask thing yet. And then they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No. I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you. May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The knife is missing.
The weapon.
Yeah. It's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Yeah. Then did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
And I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No, I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got here?
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. Kay nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know. It's just...
Then...
He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
If you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Alright, yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know.
How did I miss this? I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Please elaborate.
It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
What is it, God damn it? What did you miss?
Quark.
Yeah? Quark? Oh. Oh shit. Tenmyoji is a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. He's not with them. They can't get through the secondary door.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh dear. This is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have left? Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
Pant. What about Quark?
What?
Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmayoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Fee pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Fee's eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being.
Me too, buddy. That's the ultimate issue, being human.
3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Oh, come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
But...
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright. Fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby.
No.
I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
That's...
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying. It looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Kay turned to look at me and Fee. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
Oh boy. No. We can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
We can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma.
Oh boy.
We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Fee.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, I agree this time, Dio.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
Good.
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Why?
Do you actually believe, Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you.
Huh?
If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Okay. What are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure.
Okay.
I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
Kay turned and left, quickly disappearing outside of our door. Fee and I lay on the floor moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
He's just a super weird vibes. So true. I'm not quite able to walk yet. Fee and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful. My arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
Fair. I nodded and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tamioji, Clover, Quark. I hoped they were alright, somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Fee finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. Security? Did you see the plaque on the door?
Yeah. It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on with the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm worried about them. We don't know what happened to K and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Hey, I just rubbed it a little and turned on. I don't think that the rest is going to be that easy, though. Look at the screen. Okay, we need to find a password. This must be the main monitoring station. All 9 of the screens are dark, though. Probably aren't powered up. Looks like it. So how do we turn them on? What kind of question is that? There's probably some switches or something around here somewhere. This one's the same. I barely touched it and it's ready to go. Yeah, it's showing the same thing too. I wonder what this is. Don't know. Looks like a machine of some kind. Some binders. Yeah, okay. Looks like we've got 9 switches. There's a little thunderbolt icon up here. My guess is these are a bunch of power switches. They're all red. Does that mean they're all off? How about you try and flip some of them? Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. This one switched on just like the other two. Looks like it. These are from the security cameras. I thought so. Hey, what about Tamayoji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere? You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No Dio or K either. Might as well take a good look at it though. Damn, nothing. Lion eating a red sun. Is this a lion? What's it got in its mouth? It's some kind of button, right? Looks like you can push it. I can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface. The sun? So is this the lion eating the sun? Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Whoa. The lights turned off. I guess it's a light switch. Strange looking set of shelves. Hey, check it out. It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. Do you think it's a hint? Maybe. Hourglass with red sand. Hourglass. Looks like the sand inside is red. Something is engraved on the top. Looks like a number 4. 4. What the heck does that mean? Well, given the purpose of most hourglasses, I guess it means this is a 4-second clock. In other words, it'll take 4 seconds for all of the sand to run through it after you flip it. An hourglass full of yellow sand. It has 11 carved onto its top. Peculiar. Speakers. Yeah. They look pretty normal. That's a big screen. Blank though. I don't think the power's on. Oh, hello. Time to write some shit down, I guess. Okay, so it's blue with ES EMAS, green ADGB, yellow SGD QNY. I'm gonna call that cyan. Myth-tisk. Purple. CYKKGLPE. And then red. TMJYUVGJ. There are letters on the top of the step underneath the magenta line. Say that, okay. I'm gonna turn the lights on, okay? Yeah, do it. You can't see anything on the steps with the lights on. Hmm. This is the door we came in through. Even if we did go back out, we can't get to the warehouse anymore. The door won't open. Exit. Just like usual. Section can't go out, so I'm looking. Yeah, okay. This is pointless. It's too dark for me to see anything. Okay, fine, baby. No, I don't care. Tall machine, no idea what it does. Oh my god. No, hey, it does fit. Yeah, of course that didn't work. Yeah, it was worth a try. Anyways, this console has a red chair that goes with it, right? Yeah, so nothing. It just caught my eye. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Red, yellow, green. Okay, well, I definitely didn't notice those before. Thank you for pointing that out. Still, so the red is here with these. And then the green is here. Yeah, yellow's gonna just have to be blue. I'm not really sure what letter combinations you can make with these, like what word combinations. I'm not really sure what the shapes are a hint for either. Like... I feel like it's pretty much the opposite for each. Maybe the quantity of shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 triangles. And then... And then there's 8 hexagons. And then, like, what color is which flops on each side. I'm confused. I think I've clicked on everything too, besides, like, all of the password inputs. Not really sure what to do with the hourglasses either. Sofa. Seems perfectly normal. Does it now? Glass table. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, those just turn off. The ones on the ground there. Okay, Man, I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas? I don't know, man. I'm too dumb for this. Think talking so hard. I really don't know what else I could click to find more clues either. Like, I think I've done everything I can click. I really got no clue, man. Like, there's 10 of the triangles per each thing. And then there's 8 hexagons for those, like, things. But they could either be magenta or red. But either way, for sure green. And then for the hourglass, the red one is 4. Then the yellow one is 11. And that's kind of all the information we've been given. I don't know, man. literally have no clue, dude. It doesn't seem like you guys have any ideas either, which is rare. You guys are normally also loaded with ideas. Wait. I might be overthinking this. Yeah, okay. Did it work? Yeah, I guess so. Good job. Ha, cakewalk. Sure. Did you see this icon? The one in the upper left corner? Yeah. I'll worry about that later. Enter the other passwords. Oh my god, shut up. Here goes. I never would have guessed that is just what was on the fucking stairs as the password. I guess that makes sense, everything is color-coded. I mean, yeah, but like, the way it was, it made me think that, like, we would have to be, like, figuring out decoding shit, but nope. Especially since there's, like, 12 total in each one. Same results as before. Another icon on the corner. Yeah. Overthought it. Another password, alright, fine. You better get this right, Sigma. Yeah. Green, right? Yeah. Done. Good. That's all of them then. Oh, not done. Really kill you, take that disdain down, like, 10%. Yes. Look at the corner of the screen. Yeah, an icon. I wonder what this icon means. It's the only way to find out. Okay, on it. Change the colors on the correct ones by clicking the hexagons and triangles. Remember that you only have 4 moves to complete this puzzle. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did it! Let's go! I'm so smart. Yeah, you figured it out. Not bad. And my reward? Huh. Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you, though. You made this new icon? Right. What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen. Look up. The one over your head. Huh? I was you? That's not much of a sentence. Just says I was you. Interesting. I've seen this icon before. Just like the one on the other side. So that would mean... Yep, same type of puzzle. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was you. I was crazy once. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Well, this one's harder. The opposite of the other one, so the hexagons have to be green. And I can only do it in 4 moves. I'm too smooth brain for this. Oh. Okay. Well, I was wrong about what needed to be lit up, because I forgot what the other one was. I'll be honest. Anyways. How do you like that puzzle? It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen. You got a new icon. What are you doing? This is just the other one. Look up. Will be me. Will be I was you. Will be me. Okay. That's not weird. There's an icon of an hourglass in the upper left corner of the screen. Is this icon supposed to be an hourglass? Touch it and find out. Oh, right. Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass, then fill in the blanks. If the value is a single-digit number, place a 0 before it. Alright, well, we know that red is... We know that red is 4. And we know that yellow is 11. Oh wait. It's just counting, right? Yeah, because there's only 4 lines for the red, so there is... I can't read. 2, 4, 6, 9? Wait. 1, 2... Is that numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blue. Yeah, okay. Counting hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. Sweetie, you don't have to keep giving me answers unless I ask for them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Yeah, Peachy. Otherwise, it's like backseating, so really don't help unless I ask, okay? Ha! Got it. Not bad. There's another icon on the screen now. Yes, there is. Hey, look. The screen's changed. Huh? Maybe I was, well, everything you knows she? What the heck is this? There's a different word on each one. I guess you're supposed to shuffle them around until they make sense? Make a sentence? How? Look at the screen underneath them. It's got the same words in 9 squares. So I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around? That would be my guess. Okay. Let's give this a shot then. I was you. I don't remember what it said. I was you. I don't know. Can I look at the voice screens? Gotta hold yourself. I'm just counting on you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I just need to look at the thing. Will be me. Okay. Will be me. I was you. I was you. Will be me. So I... No. Oh my god, shut up about the chair. Not all the words are needed, however. The unneeded words should be erased. I see. I was you. Will be me. She knows everything? Huh. Why won't it work? Maybe you don't need some of these words. You think? Yeah. Maybe I will be me. Wait. Okay, it just reset itself, I guess. Do you know what it's supposed to say? Oh, is it supposed to be just she knows everything? So, I need to turn off I was you and will be me. That makes sense. So everything but the bottom corner. Right. I mean, Okay, Peachy, was it supposed to be, since you apparently know? Oh my god. I was you, will be me. Do you actually want to get rid of the she knows everything like you did? Okay, I did that. Just put I was you in the top row and will be me in the bottom row. I didn't know you could just move those. I didn't know you could move to the off screens. That's annoying. Ha, just as I thought. Yeah, looks like you got it. Good work. Nothing's changed though. Well, at least not here. Yeah, take a look at the screens up on the wall. I have an idea though, but... Okay, I guess I should look at this first. Okay. Password. I think she knows everything is the way to get to the blah blah file. Sun. Star. This is... Good work, Sigma. I've been waiting for this. New safe password, huh? Yeah, let's go open it. Okay, but first... Since I can now... I know I can move those to off ones. What? What's not to get? You did it. You made the sentence. Yeah, I know, but I feel like there might be another answer. It had to be at the bottom. Got it. Whoa, nice work. Look, the screen's changed. Yeah, it's a different password this time. File. This password is different. Yes, it is. You memorized it? Yeah, I got this. Puzzles. Wait, what about this thing? Tall machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad. Okay. I guess it does nothing. Same safe as before. Probably open it the same way too. We just need to plug in the right password. Yeah. Give it a try. Let's start with the file. Oops. Excellent. It opened. Yeah. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. It appears to have been written in some sort of weird paint. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death/mortality. Ninth clearly refers to ninth, but seems to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram like the words on the wall in the floor A warehouse. If it is, what does it mean? That's what I want to know. The hourglass displayed in the background is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have much practical use, except maybe for really impatient people. If you were at a restaurant waiting for your food to come out, for instance. Hey, how long are you gonna make me wait? I already flipped this hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times would be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but saying 100 times is much more dramatic, and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response from the wait staff. These are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off of an ancient Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street times tops hats owned times puzzles solved times money given to gentleman tracking organization equals total gentle points. So that's why Dio has a top hat. Maybe. A small survival knife. It has myrmidons stamped into the flat of the blade. Blade length 150 millimeters, base width 30 millimeters, base thickness 3 millimeters. There's blood on it, but whose blood? Several of the hallways on floor B use special locks indicated on the map by arrows. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. Pulling these levers will unlock the locks. Once this has been done, you can explore the entire area at your own leisure. The law of cause and effect, specifically that a cause must precede every effect. On the quantum level, however, things aren't quite as immutable. The principle of quantum superposition holds that any physical system, such as an electron, exists at least partially in all of its theoretical states or configurations, but when measured gives a result corresponding to only one of them. A classic example of this is the double-slit experiment, where light appears to behave as both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications of this is that, in a sense, you're influencing the past. By observing a system, you're defining the cause of effect you witness, in a way altering the past. Normally, I would comment here that the quantum level is where shit gets real, but given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems like it would be more accurate to say the quantum level is where shit gets unreal. Ronald Knox, a mystery writer from the UK, published the following as his rules for writing a mystery novel. The criminal must be mentioned early on. 1. 2. All supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out. 3. No more than one secret room or passage. 4. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliance which will need a long scientific explanation. 5. No one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. 6. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. 7. The detective must not commit the crime. 8. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. 9. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. 10. Twin brothers, and doubles generally, must not appear unannounced. Interesting. Anyways, let's get out of here, Fee. It opened. So it did. This card looks familiar. Different image, though. Yeah, it's one of the AB room cards. Well, I guess there are two of them, actually. These are the star keys the announcer was talking about. And then we've got the same key as usual. Okay, let's get going. The lock for the door. It says lock. I'm gonna open it, okay? You ready? Yes, of course I am. Get on with it. Right. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Nope. Yeah. You're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. Ah, if they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
Okay. You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
Uh-huh.
Everything's designed to do something. And once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Convenient. By 0?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Golem status.
And that should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can. Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. I knew it. The golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah. But he said that what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cache. These file names are all just all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah. We might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice! Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
And that just leaves Tem, Yoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. she moving so fast? It's like watching a video and fast forward. What the hell is... Wait, could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I just tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly on my head. Fee, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again. And she wasn't moving strangely either. And whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I uttered a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they got a lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I must be getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Fee if I didn't have to. Better stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
And what are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right. That looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. We can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? No, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
And there were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is K 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
And that means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
True. Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
And there's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Why not use the 11-second one instead of the 4-second one? Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Luna. Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
And you're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
Whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. Now it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
And there's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. And is checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets up there, he'll tell us about Luna's death. Oh, hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, Melody. Thank you for the raid. How was Chaos Child? Yes, a Wade. Scary, 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 scary. Aw. That scans. Yeah, it does scan, unfortunately. I do look forward to whenever I can get around to that. Thank you. I was struggling to type. But welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Saki, or even Q is acceptable. I consider myself a variety streamer, though I do stream mostly visual novels. Like right now, I am currently playing some Robotics Notes. That is not the right game. Zero Escape. Richie's Last Reward. I played Robotics Notes Elite yesterday, which is also part of the Science Adventure series. I have a monopole in my head. I obviously have not Zero Escape. I have Robotics Notes in my brain. I'm screwing up my Spike Chunsoft games. There is a rope on your frame. You are right, and they are taking notes about him. You're so right. You're so right. I'm doing great, obviously. But Raiders, if you do need to rest, either go to sleep, go get food, or whatever, you are more than welcome to go ahead and step aside and to take care of yourself. In fact, you're encouraged to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to stay and watch me struggle to read and talk and puzzle. I'm not good at puzzles. I'm pretty sure we're on route for our first ending. I'm not sure anymore. Oh. How did that branch off into more things? Interesting. Maybe we're not getting our first ending tonight. I'm confused. I don't understand this flowchart. You're gonna go stuff your face with junk food now? I mean, that's still eating, so I would count it as taking care of yourself still. Richie's Last Reward is a trip with how big the flowchart is. Yeah, that's fair. People are dying. People die when they're killed. Once he gets here, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
Yeah? You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence.
Yeah.
But it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. In 0 hours 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 10 hours 13 minutes 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. Did Clover do a Clover? It seems like it. Is Dio ever up to any good? Great question. In 0 hours 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0021, the remaining time until the primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... Only one has passed out, so true. It's probably even terrorizing people in streams too. I'm not sure if Dio killed Luna. I definitely think he took the knife from Alice's body, though. I'm pretty sure it's not Kay. I don't want to suspect Clover, but she did run out panicked, so maybe she didn't initially want to kill Luna. We don't really know what happened off screen. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Dio didn't do it. Obviously it was Quark. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure Dio really only went there to go grab the knife and then dip, though. Like, I'm pretty sure that was his master plan. What do you guys think, though, before I click anything? Unfortunately, you think it's Clover too, because why did Luna just stay there the whole time? Yeah. Axe ending means Clover is very much capable of it, to be honest. Yeah. The axe ending was a time. You say Clover, she has a history of just randomly murdering strangers. I don't think it's very random in this case, but yeah, okay. Okay, Clover, sorry, bestie. Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room.
Yeah, but...
Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
Yeah, but the way Dio went into the room is very much so just going to go grab that murder weapon knife and then get out of there, you know? And that footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger. The axe ending.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the white doors. Kay wanted us to enter the white doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. True. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew he had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like, he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. 1, that when Dio entered that room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. And the second one doesn't seem likely, though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigma and Fee won't be able to get through the white doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. Yeah. In this case, though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course. But it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth.
They're so smart. You're like, well, she didn't come back out. Yeah.
She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right?
Like game theory.
We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Yeah. She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
Silence is loud there. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the raid identity. I appreciate it. And yeah, raids skip hype trains now. Yay, hype train. Welcome on in, Rangers, though. Peachy, please go ahead and give them shoutouts. Yes. Oh, you were playing some Rain World. How was that? I hope you had fun. But welcome on in, Rangers. My name is Saki, or even Q's acceptable. I consider myself a variety streamer, though I do stream mostly visual novels. I'm currently playing some Zero Escape VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, not Robotics Notes Elite. I totally didn't say that during a previous raid. Zero Escape is going good, though. I'm still not very good at puzzles, unfortunately. But if you need to go take care of yourself, like go sleep, get water, go eat, whatever, there is no pressure to stay, though of course you are more than welcome to watch me suck at reading and puzzles. And yeah, puzzles do big brain for me. Same. Fortunately, my chat is occasionally helpful. I say occasionally, actually my chat is pretty helpful with puzzles. I get stuck on a puzzle, they're able to help me. The brain cells are in the chat, not me. Puzzles got me like, me too. People have died. That's how goes Zero Escape. That wasn't very well put. I'm not good at words. Yeah, no one's here, Sigma. Good job.
Yeah.
Words hard, so true. Me no tink wouldn't do brain work.
All right, let's start looking.
Oh boy, looking.
We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator.
English is a weird language. So true.
Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2.
I honestly never thought about the fact that air and air are homophones. English is wild though, yeah.
I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. You'd like to call it here. There's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little more of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. And seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong?
Go get some good eeps, Deku. Yeah. I will stay hydrated. Sigma, you shouldn't eat lead. So true.
You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Investigating. I'm looking for the others. That one.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah. You're right. He turned and headed toward the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. I feel like they would benefit from having Monokuma files for all these dead bodies. Honestly true, we need some zero files here. That's nice. The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned into ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs. My chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
And they're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
There's a cut on Tomioji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. It must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
And the penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles on their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. If someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them, they didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
He bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. The cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No. No. This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma. Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
Well, that's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive.
I'm not sure about that, but...
He has to be.
Okay.
He has to be.
Okay.
I refuse to believe he isn't.
Okay.
I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I'm not sure he's fully innocent, but, you know. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fee was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues
And what kind of clues?
to who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
And with Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tamayoshi would have been able to go through the white doors. And the killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And no, you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Fee knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hands stop.
Look. See her thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. Can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? We don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? Who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? Why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fee. Give me something. Anything. A clue. A hint. Come on. You've gotta have something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean the rec room. Fee and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd be looking for. I can read! Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Is Gollum the killer? Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animals comes under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they'd feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. Like, Kay isn't a robot though, he's just in a suit. That's been established. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. The process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There's no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach.
Uh-huh.
Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Probably. Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane?
Maybe.
And just when would I have done that?
I don't know.
I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fee and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, Explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I rested on the couch. Oh, right. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. It just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like a mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Fee?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah. 2 things, actually.
Oh,
Take a look at this.
a knife.
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons? Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I'd guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
Do the dimensions matter right now, V? I don't think so. I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Alright, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
And those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I meant is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and... this.
Hey, this is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have an idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's side, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh yeah. So that's it. And unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fee shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But...
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah.
Then, does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for a luminal reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Are you saying that Dio is your senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then...
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Huh?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming. Damn it. There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
He must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh, Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How about on Earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Ah. The room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
Nobody has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
Yeah. Huh.
There's no one here.
My computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Yeah. It's biting.
A sun?
It has a couple input fields for user ID and password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
V turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. The lion biting the sun. Lion biting the sun. Lion biting the sun. Memento Mori. The ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. The ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then, maybe. Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember death. Hello? This is a different Dio death. Memento Mori. I don't recall seeing this image before either. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember. I don't think it's Memento Mori. They did all that and it's like, game, I'm not Sigma. Yeah, so true. I don't know what epiphany he had. Yeah, okay. It's probably whatever the whole Memento Mori ninth lion thing decodes into. The 5th of November? Are you just saying that to say that, or you're being silly? Okay. I really don't know what to put though. In the VLN ID director password. Would that even fit? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That it would work. It was worth a try though. I have no idea. I'm very tempted to look it up, not gonna fucking lie. It's the director's room, right? Director's office. That's the actual normal puzzle. Okay, so, the answer is to, not do this right now. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Yeah, I don't know anything. This is my first play. But I apparently need to do other endings first. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere else before. You had it, buddy. We just started here. To be continued. Yeah. We don't have that information yet. Welcome to Zero Escape. Oh boy. If you think you don't have the answer, you probably don't. Well, I definitely didn't. Huh? Why did it light up? It didn't do anything earlier. Maybe that's because the game hadn't started yet. So you think this button does something? Don't know. Let's take another look at it. Do I need the other things lit up too? I think it was... 7... 4? Hey, Sigma. Did you just hear a noise? What noise? I think it was over here somewhere. Hello. There it is again. It's right here. Hello. Anyways, take it off. Thank you. Pretty sure the green memory card is inside the thingy, which means I need to do all this stuff again. Why are you blinking though, Peachy? Are you shocked that my memory is actually working somewhat? I actually didn't check my notes, I just remembered the numbers. So many cards? Yeah. I want the fucking file. Alright, I need the... Yeah, what? Key. 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 Gimme. You're more surprised that there's still things you could do in this room? The file! The secret file! Excellent. That's the Red Bull gone. Disposable screwdrivers. I'm like a regular mechanic. Thanks, V. What are you asking me for? Okay, jeez. Hello. Do I remember how to do this? That is the question. I do not know how to do this. How do I reset? Okay, nope, that's not right. There we go. I'm smart. Okay, that's what I needed. Let's go. Me. Star. Maybe some kind of password. Yeah. Yep, okay, that is the same password. The memory cards are leading to the color mixing based door entry later. Honestly, yeah, you're right. I don't want your blessings. Don't be sad about it, Peachy. Ha! That's it. You did it. Good job. Piece of cake. Secret file. This is where you play the AB game. It appears to have an elevator car. There are 6 AB rooms in the warehouse on floor A. From the left, they're referred to as first, second, third, etc. The interior of each room is identical to the others, with a voting device on the wall and a hatch in the ceiling. This refers to the door of the AB room. Most elevator doors open horizontally, but this one opens and closes vertically. Most elevators also include a safety feature that prevents the room from closing if anything obstructs it. These doors have no such safety feature. Each participant has a bracelet attached to their left wrist. If a participant breaks the rules or fails to fulfill certain conditions, then a set of 4 needles in the bracelet will inject them with 2 chemicals in succession. There are only 2 situations in which will cause the bracelet to come off. 1. The person wearing it completes the game and escapes. 2. The heart of the person wearing it stops beating. Attempting to break the bracelet or attempting to force it off will be considered a violation of the rules. AI is short for artificial insemination, which is a process by which eggs are fertilized without the use of the male organ. It is commonly used in breeding of dairy cattle and pigs, but it has also... Oh, I'm being told that in this case, AI stands for artificial intelligence, which is another thing entirely. Word 0/3 says before he leaves, here are a few variations. Have a nice trick. Have a nice trap. Have a nice trader. A device built by Tom Kwan, a Boise, Idaho commuter. That's actually a lie. A quantum computer is a highly advanced machine that uses quantum phenomena such as superposition and entanglement to perform calculations. Let's say, for example, that you want to determine the prime factors of 5183. A Van Neumann-style computer, let's just call him Paul, would say, can I divide it by 2, 3, 5, and just run through numbers like that until it got the answer. Mr. Kwan, on the other hand, the computer, not the imaginary commuter, would just look at 5183 and say, obviously it's 671 by 73. A traditional computer with n bits can only be in one of 2 to the n power states at once, but a quantum computer with n qubits can be up to 2 to the n power states simultaneously. This means a quantum computer can complete calculations that are currently impossible. That's amazing, Mr. Kwan. Are you seeing anybody? Someone has written 2 milkmen go comedy on the wall in the warehouse on floor A. Presumably it refers to a pair of milkmen visiting a comedy club. The sentence construction, however, is obviously wrong. There must be a reason why. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. That file was worth getting. Well... Yeah, I know. I'm not really sure where to go next. Didn't want to drop a pencil. I'm not gonna keep playing much more, but I'm just like... where to go next, because we need information from other endings to go back to what we ended up starting, so, but how far back should we go to start? Maybe we should just go back to the last chromatic door that we actually had a choice in. So here. And then just pick the opposite. Listen, I will... Yeah, we can't go through the red door with Clover, so I guess... the blue door with K. And we'll find out what happens next time. Yay. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. Kind of, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get like a proper ending. We just got a to be continued because we didn't have enough information, but the plot is so thick now. I have so many questions. That's valid. Like, you saw that flow chart. That flow chart's insane. But it will be very interesting to see where this goes. High monopole. Look at it. Look at the monopole. It's a good monopole, isn't it? We still need a name for the monopole, frankly. The monopole is an excellent addition. How have you guys not been dying of laughter? Because it's just been there this entire time. It's a good flowchart. It gives you the power to teleport. Yeah. Hello, pole. It looks like a jelly bean. It kind of does. It's very bean-shaped. Anyways. Gets distracted by emails. Come to think of it, that's most beans. Beans that look like beans. Not peanuts though, but most people don't think of them as beans despite being legumes. Okay. Oh, I wonder if there's anyone else streaming through Escape VLR right now. There is, but they're playing in Japanese. No mic either. Yeah, that wouldn't be very helpful for you guys then. Fucking bee nuts. Hello. No thoughts head MP. I'm trying to find someone to read. Right. Not a lot of people are alive right now, so that makes it hard to decide. I might just try Kobolchakai, it's been a minute. They are currently painting some Warhammer minis. Earlier today you heard about how a kid got arrested for assaulting a kid with peanut allergies by covering their hand in peanut butter then slapping the kid with allergies. In your opinion, that's attempted murder, but you're not in favor of the whole penal justice system thing to begin with, and the culprit is a minor, so... I mean... I guess it depends on what the kid's intentions were, if the kid understood that death could be, like, consequence. Oh, Ritza just went live. That's funny. I think I'm gonna still stick with reading Kobolcha because it's been a while. Peanut justice system. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Oh boy, I'm just gonna... the freaking monopole sparks so much joy. See, this is what the robotics club should have done. They should have slapped googly eyes on the monopole and took it home and ultimate pet rock. Like, they should have done this. And yet... Dumb kids. Well, anyways, before I lose my mind, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Monopole should have become pet. It's so true, so true. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Yes, there should be Nep tomorrow. I need to make a stream schedule. That'll be posted whenever I get around to it. But it should just be the usual stuff, no extra streams like Lethal Company. Yeah. Didn't they determine that the monopole is unstable and that touching it directly, much less with adhesives and plastic, could be potentially deadly? It's fine. It's fine. Don't let that discourage you from the beauty that is monopole with googly eyes. Like, isn't it great? I also spent a lot of time making this PNG, so... Anyways, let's stop talking about monopoles and let's go raid and stuff. Yeah, alright. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I really do appreciate it, and thank you once again to Melody and Identity for the raids. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time, whenever that is. Be it tomorrow, because regular stream content, or whenever you're able next to join. Monopole raid. Maybe after next robotics notes stream. Yeah, I wasn't playing robotics notes. Next time though. Saturday, if one of us remembers monopole raid, but this time just the regular Salky raid, yes. Alright. Bye bye everyone. Good night.